A young boy who has never played baseball befriends a group of kids who are obsessed with the game. Many people would argue that The Sandlot is the best baseball movie ever made. But unlike most baseball movies, the plot structure doesn't revolve around winning the big game. For the first time that I can remember, it revolves around nothing more than friendship and the shared love of baseball. The movie revolves around Scotty Smalls, who is just learning to play the game. Now, as the movie progresses, the group of teens does what all groups of teens living in the same neighborhood have done throughout history. They hang out. They ride their bikes. They go to the store to spend whatever pocket change they can find. They go to the pool. They visit the county fair. And they play baseball. Now, this movie came out in 1993, and at the time I was 11 years old, and I lived in a neighborhood across the street from an empty field that we spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours playing baseball in. Our ragtag group of neighborhood kids played so much we had worn base paths into the grass. We added a makeshift pitcher's mound and even built a backstop behind home plate out of chicken wire, as we never had enough players to have a catcher. Or maybe it's that we never had a player who was stupid enough to play catcher after my little brother was hit in the face with a metal baseball bat, requiring a trip to the emergency room. Now, the movie The Sandlot so closely mirrors my preteen years it almost feels like the movie's writers followed me and my friends around and stole our story. The biggest difference is The Sandlot takes place in the 1960s and I grew up in the 1990s. One of the movie's major plot points revolves around a massive dog that lives over the home run fence that is so mean that anytime a ball is hit over the fence, the game is over until they can find a new ball. It would be a suicide attempt to try to get that ball back. We had a similar situation in our Sandlot. Over the left field fence lived Buddy the dog. If we hit a home run into the yard, we had to wait for the owner to get home to retrieve the ball for us. Many games ended early in the day as we just didn't have another ball to play with. It's hard to pick a favorite character in The Sandlot. There's Scotty Smalls, the kid who's never heard of Babe Ruth, and he's just learning to play the game. There's Ham, the loud-mouthed, trash-talking catcher. Squints, with his big teeth and thick glasses, who I think looks like a child version of Steve-O. And he's in love with the lifeguard, Wendy Peppercorn. Then there's the pitcher, Kenny the Heater, brothers Timmy and Tommy, and who can forget Benny Rodriguez, who is the glue that holds this team together. He's easily the best player on the team, and he's a great teacher and a great coach, and he's just all around a great friend. The Sandlot is a quintessential summer movie. It holds a special place in my heart because when it came out, I was around the age of the characters in the movie, and my summer vacation was a lot like theirs. Even today, over 30 years later, the last scene of this movie just hits me emotionally. I'm not sure if it's the nostalgia or what, but the movie just always brings a tear to my eye. You don't have to like baseball to love this movie. It's just as much about friendship and summer vacation. It's about that time in life when stories grow into legends and lifelong friendships are formed. It's a perfect movie. Black eyes, calling your shot, cool tree houses, hanging with the neighborhood gang, recreating that it's a mad, 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 mad world shot, trying to impress the girls at the pool.